What is going on? Charles Botensten here. You may actually see someone in the background. Sure enough. So this is what I would say is, accountability. And if you guys are new to the channel, the accountability is essentially me making sales calls every single day live, weekdays, I should say, live on my Facebook page. So I have a list right here on every single day. So I went 7, 8, 9 days in a row going live on the Facebook page, not only going live on the Facebook page, but doing a video here live. And why do I do that? Number one is I need that. That's the only way that I actually am held accountable to making sales calls, to doing live, to putting out content. It's also good for me to understand, where I am in, say, business, my mindset, my energy. And it's also good for you guys to see, okay, well, maybe this guy is messing up. Maybe I can too. That's the problem with a lot of these guys that we follow. Like Grant Cardone is probably one of the more real people that you can actually see. Tony Robbins doesn't really show his foibles. A lot of these guys, Brian Tracy doesn't show his foibles. Gary Vaynerchuk is vulnerable. A lot of these people. So number one is, what do you do when you miss a day? I got to tell you, it's funny because it was a Monday. If it was a Tuesday or Wednesday, it's a little bit different because you already did a day before. But when you go on a Monday and you miss a Monday, that means you actually miss Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So you miss 3 days, which is a lot harder to recover from than just one day. So you feel weird getting back into it. And I actually said this in my apartment this morning. So it was like around 5:30, I was getting my bag ready to go to the gym, and I was thinking, I was like, if I didn't have the accountability, I would try and justify not going to the gym right now. I would try and justify not going and making sales calls. I would try and justify, and reason being is that yesterday I had an amazing day. I had a property tour, I had a closing, I signed a new exclusive, we're gonna be putting it on. It's easy to celebrate, but that's the difference. I said, actually, so when I journal, that's one of the things that I journal. I don't really journal my goals. I really journal like what's going on in my head right then. I just want to get it out of my head onto paper and then really just write out why I'm thinking that way. So this morning I said, I heard this actually from Frederick Eklund, $1 Million Listing Guy, and he said, I go where other agents don't. In other words, he goes to that area, that comfort zone that no agent wants to do. He's persistent. He's the only one left. And I started thinking about that. I said, most agents would say, screw it, you know what, I'm done. And they would just quit. They would either quit, they would give up, or they would justify it and then make them feel better, okay? But in the journal, I actually wrote down, I said, no, fuck it. That's not me. That's not who I am. I'm gonna go beyond that. So sure enough, this morning, went to class, gym class, and was in the front row, dominating the class, to just say that. It was really hard, really hard. Talk to the girl behind me, high five the teacher. You feel good. I couldn't have done that in my apartment, number one. Number two is when you miss a day, it doesn't feel good, okay? I cannot stress the need to get a calendar that shows how many days that you've actually done something. Once you have the calendar and, it's just literally a printed out day calendar. And I'm gonna have to circle the 5th of March, the Ides of March, the 5th of March, and just say, I didn't prospect. Not only did I not prospect, I didn't go live on either channel, YouTube or Facebook, and it sucks. It really does. It really sucks. You want to get to the point where it really, really stings, because that means that it's an actual habit. If it doesn't sting, it's not a habit yet. You want to feel that, if I don't go to the gym, I feel weird. I was talking about this with a girl at the gym. I was like, when I go to the gym and I'm like, or not go to the gym and I'm at home and I'm like, this is weird. I'm like, what do I do? I don't have a TV. I don't have a computer there. I don't have an iPad. I just have my phone and, books and whatever. And it's like, I wanted to clear everything out of my apartment that would make me potentially want to stay there more. Okay. So you have to literally set your life up for the accountability that if you miss a day going to the gym, someone's going to call you out. If you miss a day on sales calls, you guys are going to call me out. And it's as much of an internal situation as it is as an external. So the internal is that I feel like shit that I missed a day. I'm literally looking at my calendar right here. And then it's also, it feels shitty because I let you guys down. I know Dan was over on the Facebook page wondering, what's going on. Maybe Mark and Erwin. So really what I've noticed is that why I want to go live. Number one is because it holds us accountable. You know, we could talk about, hey, Erwin, did you go to the gym? Hey, Mark, did you send out, you know, the emails that you said you were going to send out? Hey, Dan, did you finish your paper? I'm telling you, accountability is everything. It is everything, because if you can't actually build the habits, if you don't have that internal fire, you need that external fire. You need that external accountability. That's all I can say on it, is when you miss it, you can only miss one day. You can only miss one day. Simon Sinek said that. He said you can only miss one day. Once you go beyond one day, you're fucked. You're fucked, because it's like starting over, you know, because I would have missed Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. That's really 4 days. That's not just 2 days. So those are my thoughts on it. So hop over to the Facebook page, probably in about 8 minutes, starting at 9. And what I really want to grow is, you know, I said it to Mark in person, because we're going to be doing some business together. And he mentioned, I was like, it was actually in person. I said, what I want to build is not only the accountability, but at 9 a.m. every single day, regardless of what happens, we clear our schedules and we do it, whatever time that is. You know, I actually, you know what? I'll give you one example. I'm going to visit my parents in Florida, but I pushed the flight to 1 p.m. so I can go to the gym and make my calls for you guys. So I don't miss. I'm gonna miss Friday because I'm gonna be with my folks. Maybe I can even, that would be kind of weird. I don't even know what their Wi-Fi situation is like down there. But anyway, hopping over to the Facebook page, facebook.com/Botensten. It's really not hearing me on sales calls. Yeah, that's what it is. But it's really the accountability that we're going to hold each other to. You got to come up with a goal. Otherwise, you're just fucking floundering. And there's way too many flounders. You know, you literally look in this world. Everyone's walking around. I can look down. This is a window. This is New York City right below me. And you can see just dozens of people just not happy with their life. Do something. Do something. I know it's hard. You got to hold yourself accountable. That's where we're going to be held accountable, where we're going. Facebook.com/Botensten. See you guys in about 10 minutes, right around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Talk to you guys soon.